to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
To Davis. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Millsap. Missed a wide open look. Davis. Gets to the basket and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Millsap. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Paul Millsap trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Off the mark at the line. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
To Jokic. They'll work it down to Millsap. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron with it up top. Down just a couple. Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's prob city.
Drive by Murray, but he can't finish. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To the rim. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Missed it at the line. Davis. Defender going for the fake. Got him out of position for the dunk.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Murray into the front court. 10-all is our score. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer, 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Anthony Davis, 3 for 3 in this first half.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Barton to Millsap. moment to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Cashes in for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Millsap to Will Barton. Here comes the screen. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Davis. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Across the timeline comes James. Under a minute to go before halftime. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Denver with 4 to shoot. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again. After the game.
He gets it.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
To Jokic. To Millsap. And the basket good at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitations.
Lakers at the controls right now. Oh, he had him there for a second. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Will Barton. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. LeBron into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, had him going there for a second. Turns and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Jamal Murray pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Denver ball right now. Can't miss those. LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
The follow won't go either. Murray into the front court. Up 6 to Jokic. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Looking to make something happen. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Jamal Murray knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Fires the 3. That misses with 3 seconds left. Third quarter comes to an end. The Nuggets with the lead. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. To Millsap. Trying to cash in. Shot by Millsap won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Slams it down.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
To Jokic. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Barton on the drive, can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Nikola Jokic sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
James. Beyond the arc for three. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. James. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray, so it stays with the LA Lakers. For three. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. To James. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.